It's been quiet this week. There hasn't been many people on.
Maybe life's been busy.
I was on a couple nights this week, but I was not feeling too good.
You must not have been on voice chat because I'm always on voice chat. But
hey guys, and welcome to this channel. Welcome to the stream. We're over here on the 3Dudes.
One night that I was on
multiplayer
I guess you
server.
were watching a TV show or something because I heard you laughing at something. I think I heard your TV behind you.
Got several 3Dudes members in here with us.
I used push to talk, so that probably wasn't me.
You and I were the only ones in voice.
We're gonna harvest up some soybeans today.
Unless it was a glitch that night, I don't know.
There we go. Of course, we need to unfold.
Because I've noticed that the map's been updating really slow on me lately. Like I'll come into it and then it won't show properly until about 10 or 15 minutes later.
Yeah, it takes a while to populate the changes. Hey Fred, how are you doing?
Well, fields that I know that have been harvested, like from the prior visit from me, I had plowed, but then it was showing that there was crop in parts, like in patches of the fields that I plowed, and I'm like, what? It confused me a little bit.
I'd stay confused.
I don't know. It's multiplay. It's hard to tell what goes on, right? So how's Fred doing? Oh, you've been away for 3 weeks. Just gonna do some harvesting tonight.
Good evening.
Well, hello. This must be Grand Thumb. I don't think I've heard you in chat before. You can see the field in front of us. That's where that walking path is.
I'm trying to get it all figured out.
You can see where the walking path goes through the field. That's pretty cool. I think we'll probably harvest that one next.
So you said you're by the blue farm there, Klein?
Yeah, I'm up here in field 5, I guess. Yeah, I'm up in field 5 harvesting beans.
Alright.
I'm stuck. There we go. Got to a point where I couldn't go forward or backward. I accidentally hit a button on my I accidentally hit a button on my steering wheel, which apparently hires somebody. Then I got stuck.
Uh-oh.
I think after we do this bean field, we'll go do this canola field beside us, because that's where the it's that walking path field. It looks pretty cool. Hey, Grand Thumb. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the server.
Welcome.
I give you a farmer's welcome.
Thanks so
Honking the
much.
horn at you.
I actually spent some time on here this afternoon.
Did you? A lot of corn to pick up.
Well, how you like the West Coast? Hey, Henry, how you doing? Hey, Rubber Burner. Yeah, I think I'm at 10 away. 10 away from 1,000. Then the number kind of stays there for forever because you don't get you don't see little individual updates. Let's see how good we do in cab. So, Rockhound, are you at all worried about this hurricane that's coming?
Hurricane? No.
I saw something about are they expecting it to hit Louisiana or something?
Yeah, that's further way south. Oh, man.
I had to drop my weight. I got snagged on the post there.
Yeah, we're not too worried about it. I really haven't heard that much. Last I heard, it was still a tropical storm. I may be wrong.
I don't know. I was seeing some YouTube headlines where I jumped in here. Basically, it could have just been all clickbait, but it talked about it's Hurricane Nate in Louisiana and probable paths and all this other stuff.
Right.
Red in chat says they need rain bad over in the Aussie lands. We need the rain pretty good here up in Virginia. I don't think we've seen rain probably in about 2.5, 3 weeks. All the grass is basically dried up and lots of trees have their leaves all curled up. I suspect we'll be dropping leaves sooner than later simply because of the lack of moisture. What's the working width on that header there?
On mine?
No, on the on the Roswell Smash.
7 meters, I think. It's a little bit smaller than the one on the Activa, and kind of in between the one on your Massey and the smaller New Holland. It's like right in between that.
7 meters. Oh my
I think so.
gosh, 7.6. Oh.
I like to use this one if I keep the small axial foam. It's a little bit bigger header.
Yeah. I'd like to see 3 headers all the same width. Because Then we could play Let's Share Our GPS and just make quick work. But with 3 headers, all different widths, we can't really easily share GPS courses because mine will be too wide for you, yours will be too narrow for me.
Man, if we only had an administrator on that could do something about that.
If we only didn't have to drive halfway across the map to get the headers.
I read somewhere that the small New Holland harvester actually has enough power to run the really big headers, the 45 footers.
There was a map. I think it was one of those. I don't know who it was. There was a map. Let me pipe out for you. There was a map that had a little New Holland 5.90 and had like the 45-foot big New Holland header on it, and that was your starting equipment. And I did a map video and I made a comment because I got in there and I did the pipe out. I'm like, you can't even get it. You can't even empty this with the header on because the tractor would run straight into the header because the pipe wasn't wide enough.
There it goes.
I'm going 4 or 5 mile an hour if you want to try to face me.
Okay.
Or I could just stop.
Ah. I just got off a little there. Hold on.
Hey Eli, how are you doing?
I'll catch you on the other straight there. I'll let you turn on the corner.
Oh, I'll just wait here. You can empty cows go moo.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll have to stop to unload mine. I kind of got a fritzy leg here, so I couldn't tell you how fast I'm going.
Are we going to store it or are we selling it straight off?
Well, we got 150,000 liters of beans. Who knows how much we got in each one? I might as well just sell it.
Okay.
The Frontier is the best price at 1,600.
Okay. So that's on the far side of the map.
Oh, is that the one down by the expressway or whatever they call it?
Yeah, where you ran into the wall the other day, or the last time you were on?
That's funny that you think I would remember that.
Denial is not a river in Africa.
I'm glad we got some new faces on the server.
Yeah, I'm glad to join all you people, everybody. I wish my schedule would permit streaming a little more, or not streaming, but streaming on the multiplay a little more often. But seems like I got quite a busy schedule. Alright, I'm going to go up and down on the other side of the field, and then you can go up and down on that side of the field, and we'll meet in the middle.
Okay.
Because I'm not even going to try to guess how wide to gap for your header. How's Eli doing today?
Going the wrong way.
I guess I'm gonna need some education on streaming because my stream is very choppy.
It's choppy. What's your output?
Where do I see that at?
You're in OBS. It's the bottom right corner. It says KB/S.
Okay.
Hey Kyle, how are you doing?
Five and 663, 270.
Seeing a bunch of dropped frames.
Yeah.
All right. Do you know how fast your upload is on your internet connection?
Not off the top of my head, no. Go to my.
You could always try backing the upload bitrate down a little bit and see if that helps level it out. Is there anything else going on that you're uploading?
No. That's under settings, right? A little bit rate.
Yeah, under settings. I think it's under streaming. Just dial that back a little bit and see if that helps level it off. I've got mine set at like it usually hovers around 4,500, 5,000. Anything above that, I start going awful because I start trying to exceed my bandwidth upload.
Bit rate 25.
I set it to 2,000 and see what that does. Hey Tiger Man, how you doing?
Have your CPU usage preset.
Mine's at 3.7, but I'm doing a bunch of... Basically, I'm using the GPU to encode the video for the stream. I'm doing 30. Don't do 60 frames. Do 30. Of course, Rubber Burner runs at some insane bitrate because he's got like business class internet.
Frame FPS values is common FPS. What about your output scale resolution?
Hold on a second. Under output, I have a video bitrate of 4,500. You're going to want to back yours down a little bit. Let's say just 2,000 to start with. Under encoder, I have hardware because I've got the video graphics card. Audio bitrate, I got at 160. And encoder preset, I've got high performance. We'll probably be able to finish this field off with the capacities that we've got here. And we can jump over to this canola field, field 10.
Okay. Yeah, I'm only like 30% full, so I've got room.
I'm at 45. We'll be able to finish this field off and then dump.
All right.
Hopefully you'll be able to take us both 60%.
I hope so.
That would really be awful if there was just a wee little bit left.
Yeah, that 1 or 2% that you're like, grrr.
We'll do a little dance, a harvester dance. Red's on fiber optic.
I know in like 5th grade gym class we had to learn square dance, but I don't remember any of it.
Do a little do-si-do and you turn a step around, and that's what it's all about.
I'd rather do the kind where you get to hold the girl close.
This is a G-rated
Rock
stream.
Can
We
you
can't
put your
talk
pipe
about
on the other
that.
side?
Got a Doritos chip here on field 5.
Doritos chip.
Yeah, if you're over here, we got a triangle of field left.
Nope, not over there. I'm doing the real work.
That's right. Without you, we wouldn't have the yields. Very important.
I'm just kidding.
No, we're just clearing the field so you'll have more work to do.
I think I'm gonna unload and go start on field 10.
Here, I'll
Not
come
much
over
there
to you.
for ya.
Alright, that's fine.
Well, hopefully what's in your tank will fit in this trailer.
What do you hold? You hold 21? Got 4,000?
I'm at 1721 right now.
I think I'm gonna have a little bit left. They
Yeah.
are 1,400 short.
Alright. I'll go and... I think I can go to the farm and pick up the other empty tipper there, and then I'll transport this later.
I'm lost.
There's a lot of that on this map.
Yeah, I have no idea how to get to field 10 either.
I think it's in the farm, but I missed the turn for the farm.
Just find a grass field and drive through it.
can't with the header.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Field 10.
I wouldn't know because all I ever do is fertilize, seed, and plow.
The entry for Field 10's right across from the blue farm.
Oh, yeah, I remember now. It's right across the street. Yeah, I don't really play on West Coast unless I'm playing on the server. Uh-oh.
I gotta figure out where to turn this harvester around at.
I don't think mine fits down the road.
Whoa, that doesn't work.
Alright. Blue farm capacity is full, so I might be able to take that last few percentage out of you there, Klein.
Oh?
Yeah,
I
I
see now,
dumped
yeah.
into the main farm here and it's full, so
Alright, I'm down here at the main road.
alright, I'll come down to you.
Do we have another header trailer down here?
That one not have a header trailer?
No, I just grabbed it from a field. I can't fit down that road with the header. It's a little bit too big.
Let's see.
Header. Oh, darn.
There's a header trailer at the red farm.
There's one at the blue farm in the grass field, too.
Oh, I'm back.
You empty there, Klein?
See now, yeah, there's a header up here. Let me go get it for you.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm empty.
Alright. I'll go drop this trailer and I'll pick up the header trailer, bring it down. You gotta come straight up this road anyway.
I'll just wait here.
Yeah, we'll have to see. We'll have to see, Fred, how well I can get turned around here. I don't usually play on maps with such tight lanes. There's the entrance that I need to get into, but I'm facing the wrong way. I'm gonna wait till he grabs the header trailer and gets out, and then I will see if I can't get turned around. Hey, Camaro Joe, how are you doing? And when you get up here at Kyle Moo, you're gonna have to figure out how to turn around because the you'll be facing the wrong way. Maybe.
Okay.
You'll want your header so that it's the opposite direction mine is. So mine's got the the reel on the right and the harvester connector on the left. If at all possible, you want the harvester connector on the right and the reel on the left, because it would be easier to get into this field.
Okay. Yeah, I'll look when I get down there.
One sec, let me line up with you there.
Yep.
Rock County, you want the harvester back?
Don't matter. Go ahead, bud.
Is that good?
Yeah, I think that should be okay. Well,
Sometimes
a little
crop
off. That was
crop
kinda hard. I had a
destruction is a
leg there,
little
so
bit of a pain
I'll
in
see
the
if I can get
tail
it
end.
on there a little bit better.
Yeah.
My leg was not letting me be as precise as I wanted to be.
All right, we finally got turned around.
A big field for that little header in it.
There you go.
Well, I'd rather have a little old baby header for these. Oh, this harvester's pain with these collisions
Yes,
on
it
the hedges. Then I gotta figure out where to park this header trailer that's not in your way.
Sorry about that.
Alright, let's see if this will allow me to get the header off and in the field. Somehow I'm not thinking I'm going to get it done. I've severely scratched the paintwork on all of this stuff.
Drop it out of your way there, Klein, and then I'll pick it up because I've got Cal's header trailer here anyway, so.
I don't know what I'm stuck on. There we go. Well, that was awful. Oh, my day was pretty good. Come here, Ojo. Alright, I'm clear finally. It's almost like it takes longer to get in the field than to actually harvest the field. So you're not getting the frames over on Upper Mississippi River Valley? What are your specs? I'm running a GTX 960. I don't think anything else really is that map dependent other than maybe the graphics.
I don't know if you can pick it up there, Cal.
The last map I looked at.
Back up into that far corner over there, and I'll bring it in and around to you.
Okay.
The plains and simple. Hop in the tick and take a lap of the map first. Oh, that's for Camaro Joe. Yeah, Freddy, you may need to tell me, you may need to remind me what map I last looked at, because the map I actually last looked at, you're not going to see for another week. So I have to think back as to what map I actually last looked at that's been released. I think it's plains and simple. Then again, it might be something else. Oh, the map doesn't load up for you, Camaro Joe? I would say try to take, only check the map and don't check any other mods that you might have.
I'm gonna switch with you, Rocky. I'm gonna look at some settings.
Alright.
Getting in this field was not fun at all, was it?
I've done better. Yeah, that was a little complicated.
I don't know if you're going to be able to hook up to that header trailer. I kind of knocked it on the way in.
I got it.
I kind of knocked it around too when I was coming in, so might have straightened it out a little bit.
Teamwork.
You get any kind of message in your log when it crashes? Oops.
Talking to me?
No, I didn't mean to push the talk. I was talking to Camaro Joe in chat and just pushed the talk out of habit. Oh, the Who Dat Der Ranch map.
I didn't realize I was full.
Okay. Yeah, that one would be a pretty fun multiplayer, I think. I don't know what to tell you then, Camaro Joe.
Wayne.
Sorry about that, guys. I had to get rid of a notification that kept popping up like every 2 minutes. It was rather annoying in my peripheral. Oh, and it still pops up. Oh, that's great. Alright, hold on. Turn notifications off.
I'll be over in a minute there to get you. Emptied their client.
Oh, okay.
Okay, you're in front range.
Alright. There he is. So the sun looks like there's like 5 suns over there, the way the clouds are. You want to switch, Spectre? I'll spray.
I'm good. I'm going to be seated in a minute here.
Excuse me.
Oh, we should bring in the big Great Plains cedar. It's in the Big Bud. That ought to be like impossible to get around this map.
Yep.
Yes, it would.
I have problems with that catching and turns anytime I use it. Like, I think it's them 2 little, like, supports that come out the side and back tires keep rubbing on them.
I'll tell you the experience eclipsed the bridges. It can't get past half the roads.
I am definitely not a fan of that big bud pack.
Stuff doesn't work the way you want it to, or you just it's just too big for the maps you play in.
No, I play on big maps. It's just the tractor is completely worthless without the rear 3-pointer, as far as I'm concerned. And the big cedars is the only piece of equipment that's halfway decent, but you can get mods do the same thing. It just seems like a ripoff.
Well, you got the plow in the plow section. You've got that 3-point lifter you could use to use 3-point attachments with the tractor.
I know, it's just another piece of gear and another pain in the neck.
Red likes the new updated tablet. I think it is pretty cool. I like how it can now be used to see the in-game farm silos.
It's just funny because I think everybody complains about that Coon pack, but I think the Big Bud is the worst of the two. Or the bigger disappointment, let me say that.
Yeah, the only time I've found the need for an actual Big Bud is to run that Seed Hawk, because they seem to have done something to where even if you have a modded tractor that has the horsepower for the Seed Hawk, it just doesn't yank it. You need the giant, like 1100 horsepower, not the rated 600 or whatever it takes.
Well, just to see, I brought the Big Bud on this map when I did a private on it. The cultivators work fine. It's the seeders that just don't like this map at all.
That's why over on UMRV we're using those John Deere seeders.
Yeah.
They're just a little narrower than the Seed Hawk, but they require a substantial less horsepower. They also hold a lot less seed and fertilizer, but still. Alright, I'm wondering if you empty both of us, you'll probably have close to a full load. You could just cart that off to wherever.
Well, I just dumped it, so I'm empty again.
Oh, okay.
If I max out storage, then I'll start running it, just on the chance that we don't get the that last few percentage like we did last field.
I don't know how many row we got the DB60 we use on UMRV. I don't know if it's 24. I don't think it's 24. It might be less than that. Got 6 in here again. A couple new, at least one new face, right?
Yeah.
What's the most that's been in here so far at one time? Anybody know?
Probably 6.
6?
Yeah, 6 for the streams at least.
Oh, Tiger Man, you can enter. There should be, should take up to 10 unless Grizzly Bear Sims backed it down some, but he hadn't posted that he did. If you didn't have the password field, then it probably was saying that you were missing a mod or two. Do note that even if you have a particular mod, it may be that you have a different version, and that may be why it was blocking you out. So what I suggest is when you download the zip, you unzip it in a folder that you name something like 3Dudes_mods, and then when you actually want to come in, you rename your mods folder to something like single player mods. I rename mine to SP_mods, and then I rename the 3Dudes mods folder into mods, and then I just launched the game. And then I have all the mods it need, and I don't have to worry about different mod versions conflicting with the mod versions that I have in my single player maps. So there should have been a way where you click and you basically see what mods you're missing, and it would denote which ones you're missing. And if those were Giants mods, it would have sent you to the Mod Hub site to download them. Did you get your bitrate stuff figured out, Rockhound?
No, I might have to play with it later.
Alright, one thing to do would be to like run a speed test and see what it says your upload is.
Yeah.
And then take that amount and back it down a little bit, and then stream that much.
Alright.
I'm pretty sure that like my upload is like 5,500 or something.
Yeah.
I back it down to like 4,500, and it seems to stream pretty good at that. Still pretty decent HD quality.
Cool.
You could also try maybe streaming at 1024, and then inch your way up from there.
Right.
See how that happens. That's why Duck doesn't stream, is his upload is not so great.
Right.
So if you stream, then you'd have probably like an SD quality, a 480p quality.
Right.
Yeah, Tiger Man, I expect that it has to do with either a missing mod or a mod version missing. And that's where in the 3Dudes forum there's a link to the mods. I would just, at the very bottom, there's like a big disk where you download the whole pack, and it basically zips up all the mods including the map. And I would just download that whole thing, unzip that into a folder in your games, just call it like 3Do mods, and then rename your mods folder something like single player mods, rename the 3Do mods to mods, then launch the game, and then go to join a multiplayer server. And then when you're done, rename your mods folder back to 3Do mods, and then rename your single player mods back to mods, and then you'll be able to use all your single player maps. We might have a seventh join us in a little bit. Tiger Man's trying to get his mod thing figured out.
Cool.
Okay.
It's the typical first time in multiplayer and you have the mods issue, I think.
Yeah.
snuck up behind you and I'm filling you up.
I see. Okay, I'm gonna have to go get your header trailers and bring them into field.
Yeah, we appreciate you greatly assisting us in getting out of this field.
Man, every time I turn around, there's another field that needs fertilizing.
Next week, I promise, we'll have a fertilize and cultivate party.
There you go.
Next week, probably all these fields that I'm going to seed are going to need to be ready to be harvested. So, sounded good, but
All right, well, I found out how to get into field 11. It's going to be another pain. It's going to be even worse because we basically have to do like a 270-degree turn. Direction we come in, then we're going to have to swing around.
So basically, I'm gonna have to transport your headers in on with the trailer or the tractor then.
Pretty please.
No problem. Come on. There's yours.
Once we get done this field, I went and we now have 3 corn headers too.
Cool.
Nice.
I'll be able to come pick up my own corn header because it folds. We set it back here. Arm.
how many got watching on the stream?
Lucky 13.
Uh-oh. Lucky 13.
Fred's a PG member. It's funny.
Okay, let's see. Alright.
Now we got 14. Someone was kind enough to watch so that we don't have unlucky 13.
13 is not unlucky.
I believe next Friday's 13th, isn't it?
Yes, it is. I like the 13th. We were married on Friday the 13th.
How's that working out for you?
7 years, pretty good.
Awesome.
Back up a little bit more. Got it.
Alright.
Also had an all-black cat for a while too, till she died.
Whoops.
We're going to open up this field a little bit to make it easier.
Well, Cal's got his header with him.
Yeah, I just found out mine can hook up to the trailer.
Alright. Well, they both can, but you may not be able to maneuver it.
Yeah, that's what I was just thinking. I don't know if I can get into the field yet, but I can take it over there.
We're up to 16.
Right.
Scream can now drive. Now we're down to 15. Sadly, I guess I was not entertaining enough for somebody.
Okay. Cal, drop your trailer right there, and then just...
There he is.
Okay. Alright, you're there.
Maybe one stream we should have a forestry party.
That would be cool.
Although I don't think any of the essential forestry mods that I use are on the map.
Chainsaw.
Yeah, I'm talking about a decent set of forks.
Yeah.
And the winch that's super awesome to line everything up.
Oh yeah, that thing is wicked. I've yet to use that.
I have most of the mods you have there, Klein.
I had that winch one and I was getting tired of hauling around, so I actually wrapped it against some logs and just drove them across the map. Worked pretty good, so I started swinging around and one got caught on a bridge. It was on Goldcrest.
Oh, I can imagine seeing that that sight of logs just whipping around the corners.
Speaking of forks, did you play Fork Salesman yet?
That's coming up. That'll be a fun one.
Now there's another log mod. It's not the one you had, Klein, but it's called a BioBelts one. It's a little bit wider, but it's got 2 of the grapple hooks on it. But it's not like 2 of the in-game ones.
Excuse me. I'm full. Grand Tom, you there?
How's the downloads coming there, Tiger Man? It's doing a fabulous job helping us out. Wonderful. I want to put you in for a promotion. Whatever we're paying you, you deserve double.
I know, right?
So does that mean Rockhound's got to bring 2 pizzas next time?
Yeah.
Reminds me of a Billy Preston song.
I'm still looking for that mod there for Wolfhound. Or
Which mod? Oh,
I'm gonna see if we can have an actual pizza place that makes actual pizzas.
have to make one.
You got a brewery that takes barley and well, you just have to make a building that takes what tomatoes from the.
Have to make pepperoni.
You'd have to take tomatoes from the greenhouses.
Yeah.
Wheat from the, or actually, there's the mods that make flour, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
you
we-
can bring flour in for it.
Then we need a meat processing plant.
Yep. For the pork sausages. And we could have greenhouses with olives and peppers and all the good
Mushrooms.
stuff.
Mushrooms. Hey, we could even have anchovies on our pizza, right?
Ooh, we got a
No.
fish market. Yeah.
No.
Fish farm.
There you go and have a fish farm on one map.
What are we doing with this corn?
We're bad.
It can either go in the blue farm
Bring it
or
forward.
the red farm has silos,
Oh,
or
darn.
could sell it. We've got
Sorry about that.
155,000 liters.
What?
We've got 155,000 liters of corn. So one of the silos may be full. The silos are at the blue or the red farms.
Yeah.
Or you could just sell it directly, market. Best price for corn is at Clifftop Farm.
I think we lost grandson back.
Yeah, I think he was asking what to do with the corn.
Yeah, he's about full.
Cows, I switched around because I had to empty the pipe.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm back. I had to feed a kid.
I hear you.
So with the different harvesters and the different headers, it's like we are a bunch of community farmers coming together to harvest everybody's fields together.
Yep.
Yeah, really, eh?
Welcome back, Camaro Joe. I started watching that How Farms Work channel, and it took me a while. Then I realized that like there's another brother that has like some other channel that's like the other side of the story or something.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yep,
they all do their own little videos, kind of all about the same thing.
I've been watching them for 3 years.
Wow.
The main channel, the younger brother, he started doing videos on and off, I think like 5 years ago, 6 years ago.
Wow.
Yeah, I've been watching them this summer in, when was it? Towards the end of August, they had like a farm day thing. They had all the fans that could get there, go down there.
Cool.
That was pretty neat. He had the, can't think of his actual name, but he does his YouTube channel is called One Lonely Farmer. He was there as a guest.
I found a new YouTuber I like the other day. There's a guy called Wrangler Star. He's a homesteader.
Cool.
How's he got internet?
So he does wildfire forest fighting, and he does woodworking, and
Nice.
lives on a small homestead. Does a lot of tool reviews, and
There's another one out there I kind of like to watch. It's called The Farming Life. And it's neat because they're first generation farmers. They had the whole big city life and bought an old farm, and they're starting to do that now.
Oh, cool. That's a big change in lifestyle, ain't it?
I think I watched that channel a couple times. They had a deal where they had like a storm come through that took out some power lines.
They're over in Pennsylvania. I know a few months ago they had problems with the garbage truck came in. It's one of them that picked the dumpsters up from the front. And
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
he had his forks up and ended up knocking down a power line right through the middle of their yard, so they couldn't do anything.
Yeah, that's it. I thought it was.
They were.
I thought it was odd because the girl or the woman that does at least did some narrations of the maps, the videos I saw. She kept referring to the farmer, as in, like it's not my husband, it's not my brother, it's the farmer. You know, some unnamed the dude, and then the farmer's kids. And I was like, what's odd?
Yeah, I think they do something where they just don't use their names. I know that too. And then, of course, every time I hear her talk, she'll be like the farmer, like you said, and then all I think of is Farmer Klein right away.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's fun to get the comments because they're really like in depth and have their kids involved, so they'll have their kids in the tractor, and there's always, you know, super parents leaving comments about how stupid that is.
Sure, they're city slicker parents, because if city slicker parents knew what country kids did, they would have a heart attack in 10 seconds.
you know, when I was growing up, we never wore bike helmets.
Bike helmets are for sissies.
We didn't have we didn't have seat belts in the car. Hell, we used to sleep on the back of the deck, behind the back seat on the car, when we were going on vacation and stuff.
when I was, you know, I mean, when I started driving was when in Maryland it became popular. Well, not became popular. It became a law to wear a seatbelt in Maryland when I started driving in the 90s. So obviously, when we were growing up, it wasn't a requirement to have a seatbelt. Very few people actually made their kids put it on a seatbelt. And for the longest time, whenever we would, you know, have to slow down real quick, my mom would throw her arm over across me, and it's like, you know, that's not going to do anything. Because they say, like, you know, even a small kid at a decent speed, if you come to a complete stop, it's like trying to hold back an elephant or something as far as the
momentum,
the kinetic weight.
Yeah.
But that's just what you do. You know, growing up, you sat on someone's lap in a car.
Yep.
And you went somewhere.
Well, I know when I was
right on the back of the pickup truck.
On the tailgate.
We had family in Texas. I remember being down there when I was little, and they had a seatbelt law for people in the back seat, but anyone in the front seat, it didn't matter. I don't know if it's still like that, but
Come on.
We used to go on vacation. My dad had a 1970 Buick Electra, and if you know anything about that car, the deck where you put your speakers behind the back seat was about 30 inches wide. We literally used to sleep on that while we were traveling on vacation.
Oh, yeah.
I had a hatchback in high school once I used as a bed one night.
I'll stop when I get to the end here. Are you full?
I think I'm full. Yeah, I'm full. I'll be back.
I see the other harvester is still just making circles, so I might as well just keep making circles too. So the first generation video deal, that they just decided they were done with city life and they wanted, quote, something simpler?
I think it's something like that. Like they wanted something a little bit better for their kids. But they get, I don't want to say a lot of flack, but they do get little comments because they started by growing tobacco and then they do beef cattle. So they get a lot of comments about how negative comments about the tobacco farming.
Whatever.
Yeah.
That's my view.
Go down to North Carolina, South Carolina, and Georgia. That's the major crop.
But yeah, it was something like that. Like they were living in the bigger cities and they just wanted a different life for their kids. Because their kids are all like little. I think the oldest looks around like 5 or 6 maybe.
Brad, you're not getting old. You're just you're mature. Brad in chat says he must be getting old because he's been driving since 1966.
I was born in '66.
So was I.
Wow.
Told him he's not old. He's just mature.
That's right.
You guys are youngsters. 66, huh?
Yeah, 52. I'll be 52 next July.
I'm kidding you. I was born in 64.
Oh, you're a youngster too then.
You know, it'd be sad if I'm the youngest one on the map here.
I think I got you beat, Farmer Klein.
Okay, because I'd hate to have like 43 be the youngest on the map.
Nope, not quite. I just turned 34 this year, so.
That Colby that's on during the week all the time, he's like 20, I think.
I was born in
There you go, guys. Everyone is, it's not just teenagers at game. It's pretty obvious, huh?
That's right. Oh, you got back just in time, grandson. Just got full.
Fred says he's a child of the 48.
Child of the 48. About got this field knocked out.
I see you're down to 55. You're way down there, south.
Yeah, we're gonna hit what 49 next. It's ready to come in too. We got this, boss.
Was that little header?
I know.
What's a BGA at on this map?
In the city, just outside of the city.
See it. We only have one bunker down here. I was starting to think maybe we should just do some BGA work sometime. We got some bunkers at the other farms. Instead of doing, instead of wrapping our silage, we could
Should I be hearing it
chop it.
through Discord, or do I need to listen to the stream?
This.
I think each farm has at least one bunker, right?
Yeah, I was thinking we could get a forage harvester. Then you need a leveler and a tractor to do some leveling, and then a couple people carting, and you just have a merry old time of chopping chaff and leveling a bunker.
You want me to plant a bunch of corn then, so that we can do that, or?
That sounds cool. What do y'all think for next week?
That sounds like a plan.
That sounds good.
I like the idea.
All right, then after ferments, we could have a merry old time of selling it all.
Yeah.
Maybe get a few more tippers too, a little larger than what I'm hauling here.
Would we still chop corn or some of the other stuff? 'Cause I know there's a lot of crops that can be
Trade in the small ones for mediums or something, maybe.
Hey, Trekker Brad, how you doing? Figure doing the chaff work would be different, and it's a lot easier and a lot more fun to do with a group than one.
Yeah.
Well, you're free to hang out, Trucker Bad. We don't charge admission.
So corn it is then?
Yeah, Yeah, that
Plant
sounds
a bunch
cool.
more corn. Plant a bunch of corn.
What was that, Rockhound?
Plant a bunch of corn.
I don't know.
We need more corn.
Maybe prioritize the fields closer to the BGA so we're not carting it 3/4 of a mile across the map all the time.
Well, I got a ton of fields. The whole eastern end of the map is ready for seed. Nowhere near the BGA.
See that. Yellow.
Yeah, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 39, 40, 41, 42, 46, and 51 are all vacant of seed.
I don't think we need that much corn, but we could probably have half those fields in corn. Because to forage corn, you get a whole heck of a lot of yield out of it.
So we got that main road that cuts right across the center of the map that gets us over to the BGA pretty easily. So should I do 31, 32, 33, 34, 35 in corn, and then the rest something else? Because that's why the road.
Sure. Another question is, who's good at leveling?
I can do a pretty decent job of it.
With the right tractor, it's not too bad.
You mean the class with duals?
You betcha.
We got one of them, don't we?
We've got a dual there. The black one is the dually.
Robert in chat says sell all the corn headers so no one can harvest it.
There you go. Excuse me.
I'll put a message in the multiplay thread in 3Dudes, and I'll put a message in Discord. What the goal is.
All right. Where is the entrance to field 49?
It would be really nice if map makers would mark the entrance to fields on the PDAs.
Wouldn't that be awesome?
Only a map maker could hear such a suggestion.
I don't know, Benny.
I had a thought I posted over on somebody's Discord the other day. It was, so the Stop and Bach map, you know, you have to buy the farms, you have to buy the industries, and it's scripted such that until you buy them, they're blocked off with road barriers.
Right.
And I posted that picture of that harvester, the 1660 that was for sale, you know,
right,
outside of my work. And I thought to myself, what if a map maker could figure out how to make used equipment on the field basically buyable, and once you bought it, you know, from the guy's yard, you could jump in it and take over, and basically you then own it.
That'd be awesome.
You know, if you wanted to buy a used harvester from the neighbor farmer who upgraded, you could get an old used harvester with a ton of hours on it.
Yep.
Topped out again.
All right. Grandson, what are you doing? You're running all over the place, ain't you?
Might be getting lost.
I see his nameplate running
You
all
head
over the
around,
map.
pipe in. You gonna turn around, rock in?
Do what? You see where the entrance is?
Just looking at that sunset at the lighthouse and the fishing boat and the bay out there.
Lag spike.
They call it a bay. I don't know if they call it a bay or not.
Wondering why your pipe is pointing towards the crop.
Well, when I get full, I'll turn around for you. The way I drive, I like turning left.
Yes, I've got a serious delay. I'm hearing the stream on YouTube. I can't seem to hear anything on Discord.
Technology, you gotta love it.
Nobody's in a class, huh?
So in Discord, under voice and video, under settings, see what your output device is. See, it's like your headset or a set of speakers or something that might be muted. Then check the output volume, which is below that, which would boost your volume. That might be the issue. I don't see that you've deafened, which would be basically muted us.
Oops.
Hmm.
Can you get up under that? Here, stay where you are. I'll get turned around.
We have another Dorito in the field.
Excuse me.
Trying to figure out what flavor that would be given the color. Cool Ranch. I'm not really into Cool Ranch.
Kind of looks orange to me, so like the cheese flavor maybe. How the lighting setting is kind of orangey.
I was going to say something, but this is the G channel. Something about why you guys might be hungry.
Uh-huh.
Thinking about Doritos.
Doritos Locos.
I'm not a big fan of those taco burritos over at Taco Bell.
I'm not a big fan of Taco Bell. I like homemade much better. I'll eat it, but not my fave.
Oops. what's the next field.
The next fields that I know of either are corn or soybeans, so they either are corn or sunflowers, so they're gonna require a change out of header anyway.
Right.
See if I can figure out where that other.
Well, one's in the reset field, and that's yours. And then I'm not sure where the Roscoe Max one is.
Way down at the pig farm. Not anymore. It's been magically teleported.
Well, both your header trailers are on the far hedge over there.
I would say we just we'd work on field 12s here since it's right across the street from the reset point. Easy to get into.
Anybody wants to come help harvest this corn, I'd really appreciate it.
We could all go down and have a harvest party
Field
on 49. Yeah, let's do that. You up for that? You up for that, Cows Go Moo? Harvest party on 49?
Harvest party on 49.
I don't even know where 49 is.
Way down south.
Yeah, I'm up for it.
There's a song that has that in it, but I don't know the rest of the lyrics.
We got 49, and I think the smaller field right behind 49 is ready for harvest too. Corn.
Well, Farmer Clan can pick up his header and drive down the road. Gonna have to transfer Cow's header to another the trailer there, so we'll have to swap out the headers.
Alright.
So
Oh, his doesn't fold up?
no.
Oh, good thing someone said that. I forgot about that. I would have been trying to drive down the road with it.
Well, if you drive it over to the reset field there, Cal.
Yeah, I can do that, and then I can take it
And
off
then we'll
right away.
transfer the headers, and then
Or I could just get one that folds.
Yeah, I was about to ask that.
Good if I picked the right button. Let's see here.
Because I'm pretty sure this could handle the 16 row.
Yeah, the one I bought is 6 meters, and one you have is 5.7, so...
Yeah, it seems all the Rostful smash headers are just a little bit smaller than the rest of everything else.
that made it much easier.
Alright. Let's see if this camera was just a little lower. It'd be a lot better visibility out of the front of this harvester. What happens when I try to read chat and drive at the same time?
Hope Duck doesn't get mad. We're driving all over his grass.
Mm.
Alright, we'll be there in like 5-10 minutes.
5 or 10 minutes? Alright. I just got me a GPS set up.
All our headers are different, so...
That ain't gonna matter then, is it?
Oh. Well, our two headers are the same, but your header is narrower than ours.
Yeah. That's why it's taking me so long.
Okay. I'll go into this trailer because the stock is full in both farms. What was the best price for soybean in there, Farmer Clay?
Frontier?
Alright. I'll go dump this at there and then I'll come back to the field.
Alright, so where's the entrance to this field? Wait, I think it's...
Down that dirt road. In between 49 and that other one there.
Yeah, I see it. I found some run over grass, so... Alright, you got one harvester helping you out. The other one will be here shortly.
I finally got to see that train.
All that time on the map, you haven't seen the train yet.
Yep. I hear it a lot, but I don't see it very often.
I don't think I've seen it either.
Here comes some money.
Oh, you passed the entrance.
I did.
Yeah, it's back there at the other crossroad.
Oh, okay. I heard between fields and I don't know if I stopped paying attention or what.
Yeah, I think it's 48 and 40.
49? Okay.
Yeah, you'll see where the grass is, you know, the different color because it got driven on. There's a dirt road there.
Yep, I remember seeing it as I drove past it.
There you are. You'll find the entrance real quick.
There we go. Yeah, I'll probably join up once you guys come around past me. That way I don't mess up your lines or anything.
Aight.
All right, let me empty your rock hound. You're full.
Aight. Thank you, sir.
I just got stuck.
Or I could just go straight from where I am and kind of split the field in half. Just start going back and forth in the direction I am.
Whatever. You could pick it up. If you wanted, we'll just follow behind you. It doesn't really matter.
Okay.
Alright.
Oh, there we go.
I think I'm coming back in.
Welcome back. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can.
Figure it out, I guess.
Yeah, it needed to be restarted.
Howdy, Blackout Gaming. How are you doing? Definitely having a little harvest party here.
Did somebody grab that tipper, Rockhound?
Yeah, Klein pulled it up for me and emptied it. It's in the same field. I don't think anybody's in it right now.
Oh, we got everybody here now.
Yeah, we got a corn harvesting party going on.
Rockhound was crying that he had the smallest harvester in the biggest field.
Yep.
He was going to be here all night long.
Well, no, I was gonna harvest until I fell asleep anyway.
So we thought we'd all come down here and hammer this out. Since we had 3 harvesters on one field, we figured you'd probably need another tipper, or you'd just be running ragged. I'm doing good, Blackout Gaming.
Yeah, this hill is tough for this tractor.
Well, that's a pretty big tipper for that tractor. It usually gets pulled with the 1-class powerhouse.
Taking a big chunk out of the middle field, Rockhound.
I see that. Helps when you got some big wide headers on your machines there.
These are only 6 meters. Too wide, and then we won't be able to get through the roads, even folded up.
Yeah.
Once you're full there, Grand Thumb, I'll take over the overflow, and then you can travel, and I'll take you from there. We'll kind of swap out on a queue.
Alright. That closest farm has some room in the silos.
I should be able to make it the other way and turn around, and then we can unload.
Okay.
Well, Blackout Gaming, I don't think the texture on these is going to change past what they are. But, I get what you're saying.
We'll let you top out, and then I'll pick up the rest.
Alrighty.
Here, Robert says, do you know of a placeable compost that does compost, not the machine to make it? Are you looking for like a compost that that will sell you compost? Or a placeable compost as in something that that you used to make compost. Welcome, Tiger Man.
The famous synchronized.
Oh yeah. It happened right when I hit the N key because I was covering my tipper.
I'd say to test your greenhouses. I just
has to catch up is all.
Buy a tipper, and then go into the vehicle's XML and just give it a.
Turns out I don't have a cover anyway.
A fill type of compost.
Welcome.
And just magically fill it with compost.
Welcome to the party.
Did you bring pizza?
We need more pizza.
Does Tiger Man have a mic? You could join in the voice chat on Discord. You're doing a better job filling while I move this time.
Yeah. I think the hill helped.
I see you in chat now. Voice chat.
Yeah, I'm here. My live stream wasn't live; it was behind.
We're having a harvest party down on field 49. I don't know what there might to do, unless you want to take over this Massey Ferguson for me. 11:30 my time. I'm about to check out. I was going to finish the field off, but if you want to come in here and you don't have anything better to do, then I'll just bow out and let you take over the harvester.
Yeah, I can do that. Hang on.
Alright, I'll get to the end of the run and I'll jump out and then you can teleport into it. Alright, I'm out.
See you later, buddy.
See you later, Franklin.
Alright guys, well thanks for watching the stream. If you liked the video, please click the like button. If you're not a subscriber, please go ahead and click subscribe. I apparently am very, very close to 1,000 subs, and that'd be pretty cool.
I could use a tipper over here.
And till next time, guys.
Going for a ride, buddy?
Happy farming.